morning, church. Day 21 of the fast. For me and my family, we focused on the Daniel fast during this time. And I know in my house for the last week, everybody's been talking about what they're going to eat on day 22. For me personally, I'm going to stick to the fast, a little bit of a modification, but overall I've seen how much better I feel and I've had a closer connection with the Lord. And some of you might feel like my family and you can't wait until day 22 and you can go back to whatever you gave up. And some of you might feel like me where you know that what you gave up is for the better and try to continue in that way. And it makes me think of the movie Frankenstein. And in Frankenstein, Dr. Frankenstein had this urge to take what was dead and bring it back to life. And in the movie, he robs the graves and brings these corpses back and does experiments with them until he's finally successful and brings life back to one. But what he soon found out is he was not able to control it. In fact, the monster controlled him. In Romans 6:6 through 14. For we know that our old self was crucified with him, so that the body ruled by sin might be done away with, that we should no longer be slaves to sin, because anyone who has died has been set free from sin. Now if we died with Christ, we believe that we will also live with him. For we know that since Christ was raised from the dead, he cannot die again. Death no longer has mastery over him. The death he died to sin once and for all. But the life he lives to God. In the same way, count yourselves dead to sin, but alive to God in Christ Jesus. Therefore, do not let sin reign in your mortal body, so that you obey its evil desires. Do not offer any part of yourself to sin as an instrument of wickedness, but rather offer yourselves to God as those who have been brought from death to life, and offer every part of yourself to him as an instrument of righteousness. For sin shall no longer be your master, because you are not under the law, but under grace. Church, some of you may have given up something that you know isn't good for your life, and you can't wait to bring it back from the dead and bring it back into your life. But today's devotional is to encourage you that maybe tomorrow, day 22, is day 22 of the fast. And Wednesday is day 23 of the fast. And keeping what's dead, what God's gotten out and pruned from your life, out of your life. And I encourage you to pray on that daily and find the strength you need in the Lord to trim those dead branches out of your life and let the control of death in your life be gone. Love you, church.